Welcome to my winter wonderland, only it's autumn. I'm Bren Haas, and today we're going to take a walk out through the gardens to my dome where it's nice and green. We got about 3 inches of snow yesterday and overnight, and everything just looks really cool to me. It's pretty chilly. It was about 20 degrees Fahrenheit when I took this walk, and many of the trees still have their leaves on it. Of course, the conifers do. They still have their pine needles year round. But my oak tree and my Bradford pear and smoke tree even has a few leaves left, and my dogwood. And it's very heavy. They're very heavy. Look at this. It's beautiful, though. However, I am a little concerned about a few of the trees that are really heavy with this snow. It's a heavy, wet snow. I kind of bumped the branches a bit to knock some of the heavy snow off, but it really wasn't budging. So hopefully as the sun comes out today, it will help melt a little of the snow. However, we're not expected to get even close to above freezing for today's temperatures. It sure is beautiful though, isn't it? It's that oak tree, which is one of the last trees in my garden to lose its leaf. The driveway is in great shape. My husband was out early clearing it. And here is the pathway back through the woods leading to the dome. I have some bunny tracks, and I saw maybe a possum or a raccoon track leading near my greenhouse. But back this way, I'm actually surprised on this part of the trail I didn't see any bunny tracks or deer after the snow fell. The snow stopped shortly after midnight here, so it's still pretty fresh, and I always take a deep breath when I get close and I see all these heavy leaves, and I'm just curious. I hope the dome is okay. All good. I've got my own security here with icicles. It's kind of interesting. Wow. Before I go in, I'm always sure to do a quick little walk around the dome just to check out how the structure looks and pay close attention around the foundation to see if I see any signs of any little critters trying to get in or anything that looks unusual. And it looks pretty good, actually. I'm a little concerned with the snow built up. It's kind of heavy on the south side here, but the sun is just starting to heat it up. So hopefully the rest of this will start to just fall right off the dome shape, which is a really cool benefit of having this size and shape. All right, so here's the fun. We're going to go ahead and go in and see what's going on inside.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Every time I walk in here, I'm just amazed with how awesome this space is. And it pretty much grows on its own. If you're not familiar with my dome videos, this is a 20-foot geodesic biodome that sits on a 3-foot knee wall here in Northwest Ohio. And I've got it pretty packed right now. I've been busy loading it up with succulents and herbs and vegetables and tropicals. There's my banana trees back there and a turmeric that needs harvest. And of course, tropical hibiscus. And here's my little eggplant garden up here, doing quite well so far. Overnight, I forgot to draw my dark curtain over the door, so I'm sure I lost just a little bit of heat there. But other than that, it looks great. In fact, look, I have a fig ready to be harvested.
Oh, there's a couple up there too that look good. Sweet.
Yay! This will be good. I couldn't help myself. I did take a bite out of one of them, but I'm sure to bring one into the house to share with my pup Oliver. He loves those figs. The figs aren't as sweet as they were in the summer, but they're still pretty tasty, especially on a snowy day. Let's see if I can reach these. I got a mess in here. Oh. I've got a lot of plants packed in here that I'm hoping to get to just to arrange things a little better and actually start some more seeds and bulbs in here. But I've just been so busy with autumn chores. Those banana plants and quite a few of these succulents have basically been in the dome since I brought them home. And I've even got this miniature rose garden collection that I keep in here to enjoy year round. Here is a citrus plant doing quite well. Everything seems to be loving the snowstorm we got. What do you think? I've got a couple of new variety of plants in here, like this olive tree. I've got two of these in here that have yet to bloom. I brought these home last summer, and I hope they do well in here, like this Kimberly fern that love this area of the dome. In fact, I just kept those ferns in here year round. Looking around, especially at some of my tropicals, I notice there's a little bit of cold damage, but that's just fine because it is winter after all. Or maybe autumn. See the leaves falling off the fig. My poor bare fig tree. The sun's doing its job. It's about 10 o'clock here and my glasses are fogged up because I'm in a very humid dome. In fact, I want to take my winter gear off, but I need to get back in the house. I would love to just stay out here all day, but I have a couple of figs in my pocket that I'm going to share with Oliver and maybe Andy if he's nice. We'll see. It's supposed to be 12 degrees tonight and everything looks awesome in here. So I'm really hoping the sun stays out most of the day today to just heat up this dome even more, all natural, heat up the rocks, the soil, the plants, just take it all in so it can make it through the night without having the backup heat come on, which it does a great job. It's a great structure for that. Oh, I wish I could stay out here all day, but it is very cold and I've got chores to do inside. So we're gonna walk through the fruit trees back up to the house after taking it all in. These figs are going to be so yummy. They're nice and cold. What a great morning snack. Note to self, do not put ripe figs in your winter coat pocket. It got a little mushy and now I have to do laundry. Thanks for joining me today on this winter walk in autumn through my home garden here in Northwest Ohio. It's been fun sharing my harvest and all the green growing in the dome with you. I want to invite you over to my website at brenhaas.com where you'll find more creative living ideas.